Before we start, please do consider, if you enjoy content like this, if you want to see more content like this, let me know. First of all, let me know. You know, I can't predict, oh, they're gonna like this more and that more, you know, just let me know which content you like more and I'm gonna make more of it, you know. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, you know, to not miss when I'll be posting out videos like this. And now let's jump in, let's start with the video. So there is a lot of talking now that Master Duel is out. There is a lot of comparison made between Duel Links and Master Duel, you know, which is cheaper, you know, which is more free-to-play friendly. We were all wondering how free-to-play friendly is it gonna be, because a big portion of the player base is free-to-play, you know. So that is a key factor in, you know, how much are people gonna be able to play the game actually, you know. And when the game just came out the first day, we were like, oh damn, this is much more free to play than Duel Links. Look at this, everyone already has their deck made and they have the staples, and you know, there's a lot of gems that you get when the game is just out, you know. And yes, that's expected. that's a feature, you know. They want to give you a lot of gems at the beginning, and look at now. Have you made a deck a day, or did you just make a deck that one day and now you're struggling and you're barely grinding to, you know, create your second deck, or to just optimize the first deck that you made? Of course they're gonna bait you, and of course they want to give you a deck free to play, you know. They want to give you a deck on the first day so you can enjoy playing the game that first day. They don't want you to, you know, to release the game, but you can only play the game, you know, a couple weeks later when you're able to grind out the gems to be able to afford the, you know, your deck. Of course they want to give you the deck that you can playtest and play around with on the first day. But the issue then is, of course, how sustainable can you get the gems? You know, that's the biggest issue, that's the biggest question, because if you got the gems like the same you got the first day, you know, we would be wilding right now. But the situation is that at best you have like two decks and most staples, right? Like, I don't think you can with the resources we have now, I don't think you can have like 3 decks and all staples in the game, you know. That said, we can't really make the comparison because, yeah, we just don't know how much gems we're gonna get from the rewards. The missions, we already you know, you probably already finished most of the missions besides the login rewards. So yeah, you're just not gonna be able to get that much, because you don't get, like, let's look at the gems where you can get them in the missions, right? Let's see. You can get here login, Duel Live daily, you know, some small amount. Then in unlimited missions we have, you know, some random 100 gems. That's pretty nice, but you're gonna have to have a lot of gems to build a deck actually, you know. There's a shit ton of ultra rares that go into the extra deck, then staples, you know, and then all the, you know, stuff you want in your deck, in your main deck, you know. So as you can see here, there is a lot of stuff, there is a lot of gems you can get, but that's not even close enough for you to be able to actually, you know, build multiple decks straight away, you know. That's from the missions. And then you can say, yeah, we have also solo, we have also in ranked. Well, let's look at that. Let's just look at that. In the ranked you get like what, 200 gems when you rank up, and what then? You rank up to the max rank, and let's see, reward list. As you can see, you get 100 to 200 gems at best, you know. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to build multiple decks with just that. And then solo, and say maybe that it adds up. It adds up, bro. Trust me, bro, it adds up. Well, yes, it adds up, but at best, like I said, you're maybe gonna be able to build a couple of decks. And yeah, if you want to enjoy the game to the max, you're not gonna be able to, you know, just play two to three decks and, you know, clap fools with it with those. You can maybe you're gonna enjoy playing the game with just you know, a couple of decks, but I don't know if that's really how good that is. I'm not able to see here how much gems. I think we can see here. Okay, so here's we can see here we get 200 gems for clearing the whole solo, the whole thing, the whole story basically. And yes, that adds up. If you clear all of them, right, it adds up. But is that good enough? Is that really good enough that you can make, like, I don't think so. Like, okay, you can build a couple of decks, right? That's fair. Like, yeah, you may say something like, yeah, but what do you expect? To be able to build millions of decks, right? You're still free to play. You can't build millions of decks, you know, and get all the staples. And what are you expecting, you know? Okay, that's a fair thing to say, but you were the one. people were comparing it to Duel Links, so let's compare it now to Duel Links, you know. So here in Duel Links, let's see, we have we have 6 worlds. In each world we have a lot of characters, first of all, which all, if you level them up, you know, let's see, let's just scroll through the characters. Look at how many characters, and on each and every one of them you get a shit ton of gems, you know, literally a shit ton, if you level them up. And the good thing about leveling them up is you don't really waste your time, as you just put it in the background, just put it on the auto duel, and it does everything for you. You literally just have to click a couple of buttons and you will literally just farm gems. And then you already also have events. I don't know about this event, I'm not currently playing it, you know, it just came out today. So I'm not sure how many gems you can get, but there is a lot of gems you can get through events every day. And then there is also some other events, you know, there's multiple events going on at the same time. And then there is also ranked, you can get gems, you know, and then there is also the dual trials where you can, you know, and the loner decks where you can get a shit ton of gems. So yeah, I would say also when the box really drops and stuff, you know, if we take that all into account, and the dream tickets, you know, with which we can get enough staples to build a actual competitive deck, you know, as a new beginner player right now, let's say, you can, you know, you have much higher ceiling, and maybe you won't be able to craft any and every card you may want, like in Master Duel, but you can build and maybe, yeah, you can't build your deck on the first day, but probably, right, you won't be probably able to build and to play around with your favorite deck on the first day. But, you know, if we take it in the long run, if we take it objectively, you know, through the time, you're gonna be able to, as a free-to-play, build a shit ton of decks and have all the staples, you know. So let me show you my collection. I'm free-to-play. I think I would say I'm a free-to-play player, as every deck basically, or most of the decks that I have, are free. I got free-to-play from just playing the game, grinding the gems, and, you know, with gems buying it. I haven't bought a deck with money besides the structure decks, right? And the structure decks, yeah, I have Gaia from buying with money. I have Onomats, and that's basically it. Noble Knights, okay, Noble Knights, three decks. Besides that, I have a shit ton of decks that I built just from gems. And staples, if we look at my staples, I have MSTs, I have Book, I have, you know, Chalice, Lance, I have all the basically cosmic, all the staples you may need as a competitive player, really, right? Maybe you don't have, may want to have everything, right? But I have most of them you're gonna need, right? I've got everything here: Treacherous, Floodgate, Canadia, Karma Cut, all of the stuff that you're basically gonna need as a, you know, competitive player. You can get lucky, pull breakthrough skill. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that if we're gonna strictly compare the ceilings of, you know, how free-to-play player can, you know, how good they can have an account, Duel Links is not even comparable, right? Because in Duel Links you have you have so many characters, you have so many stuff, you have so many ways to get gems. But yes, then the thing is that we can't really compare. That's the point. That's the whole thing of the video. Don't start roasting me in the comments, bro. But this game is 5 years old, and this game and Master Duel is 1 week old. Yes, that is the complete point. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the whole point of the video. The game is 1 week old. We can't really know how much, you know, resources are we gonna have, because the game has limited resources if you're free to play, right? The only question is how much resources are we gonna get on, you know, on the weekly, monthly basis. And for now, we can't then say Master Duel is more free to play because I got my deck on the first day, right? That just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, don't get baited into thinking it is that way. Yes, it's pretty nice, you know. Crafting is amazing. I'm not trying to say, and having a deck on the first day, that's amazing. And I'm not trying to say Duel Links is much better. I'm not saying any game is better necessarily. I'm just trying to say that Master Duel right now is not more free to play at all compared to Duel Links. But like I said, we cannot compare those two games. It just doesn't make any sense. So as we can see, I mean, I don't know why we had to switch to Master Duel, but the Master Duel application. But yeah, the thing with Master Duel is we can go with the Duel Links treatment, right? Why not? The thing is that in Duel Links, a lot of people figured that out, that you can make multiple accounts, and there's really no downsides to that. Only downside is you'll have to grind on both of them. But if you take into account that you're gonna have you know, the beginner boost from having a new account, maybe it's actually worth it, right? Because if you have like 10 accounts, you're gonna have probably if you have 3 decks on every account, you're gonna have all the decks you're gonna play, right? And you're probably gonna have all the staples. So yeah, maybe that is the way. Maybe that's the trick with Master Duel. And if we look at it that way, maybe you could say actually, yeah, that Master Duel could have a better free-to-play experience. But that is not the part of the game. That is just a hack outside of the game, right? That's just our hack, you know, that we can come up with and take advantage of. But if we look strictly as if you have a one account, yes, you know, the things go as we already discussed. But yeah, I'm not sure, to conclude, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be having multiple accounts. That is an idea which we can, you know, look into. I'm not sure if it's gonna be worth. It's gonna be probably worth to have multiple accounts. Maybe not. Maybe not 10. Maybe that's gonna be too problematic to keep track of. Like, bruh. But yeah, having multiple accounts may just be the way. If you're a free-to-play player and you want to, you know, experience the Master Duel to the fullest. Let's say it like that. But yeah, that's gonna be it, I'd say. Let me know what you think. You know, did I miss anything? That's just from what I've seen right now. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm just not convinced that this game is more free to play. I think it's the first day is just the bait for you to, you know, to get invested into the game. But yeah, let me know what you think about it, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff, and join us on the Twitch, and join us in the Discord. That's it. See you in the next one. Bye.